sweet friend. Welcome to my channel. This is Gather and Nourish, and I'm Carissa. This is my cozy kitchen where we make real food that fits real life. I'm so glad you're here. So today while we're chatting, I'm going to be putting together a refrigerated oat bar. This one you bake for a few minutes and then you can pop it in the fridge, put it between parchment paper and eat it all week long. So let's get started making that. I got some oats here in my food processor, and the food processor is going to be a huge help in your healthy eating journey. It's great for making things like oat flour, and that's what we're doing now. I'm gonna put in some oats here. And give it a little bit of a pulse. We're on this healthy learning adventure together because it's hard. It's not easy to eat healthy. A lot of the food out there for convenience items is just chock full of additives and sugars and things that we don't want in our diet. But it can be overwhelming because where do you go if there's no good options? So we're just gonna figure it out together. Every time we come on, we'll just come up with something new, like making some oat flour here today. Then I'm gonna pop in some dates, about 10. Just put them in the food processor right on top of the oat flour. Oh, I forgot my other sweet cinnamon. Let's put in about a teaspoon of cinnamon. I'm gonna put in a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, sea salt, or you could do pink Himalayan salt. Whatever you have is fine. Oh, cinnamon smells delicious. And then I'm gonna put in some superfood powder. This has beets in it and different superfoods, so wild blueberry, goji berry, all kinds of yummy things, pomegranate fruit, spinach leaf, and more. So I'm just gonna put in a little bit of this. Sneak in some yumminess. You don't have to put a lot in. So we got our dry ingredients, we got the oats, we got the baking soda, we got the cinnamon and the salt. You could also add in like any kind of superfood stuff or pumpkin powder, whatever you have, or you could just start off with the basic recipe, and then as you discover what you like and things you and your family want to add, you can just go from there, because it's like all our recipes, very versatile. And then we're just gonna pull it. It's kind of like when you're mixing butter into a pie. Oh yeah, that looks awesome. Little tiny chunks in there. It's delicious. Okay, now I'm gonna toss in some dried strawberries. This is just so fun and easy. Just what I found. It's just everything has been enjoyable. I think it's enjoyable because it's just like finally I'm taking charge of how my family's gonna eat. And I've just been a busy mama for a while now. We've been doing homeschool, we've been running businesses, volunteering, just chasing toddlers around. It's just been the longest time of survival mode, and I just really want to do healthy eating without it feeling like too much. And these little baby steps and these things I prep ahead, so nice, and just give me those tools to feel like we're actually accomplishing things and living the way I want to, not just surviving. So I love it, and I think that's why I'm having fun with it, and I think you can too. And just baby steps, baby swaps, get there where you feel like it's enjoyable. And I started just by doing no sugar challenge with some friends, and it opened my eyes. My mom, of course, also got her nutritional coaching, and she taught me a lot of stuff, but sometimes too much information is overwhelming. So just that journey of like eliminating one thing we knew wasn't good really made me feel like I can do this. I don't have to know everything. to make a couple healthy swaps. I don't have to be totally just one way or the other with no in between. It's just, I can just read a label. I can just choose, and with online shopping, it's so easy. I can just choose the healthy ingredient over the one that's chock full of high fructose corn syrup and things that I know are not good for me. And then there's so many apps out there now, it's so much easier. The only part that I find is the challenge is, what am I gonna make instead? And just having new ideas, because your brain still wants to go to the old ideas. Like, okay, we're gonna make, you know, the thing we always made before, or go to the fast food restaurant we always went to before, but we don't have to do that the same anymore when we give our brain new input. So we're gonna keep bringing you guys new ideas here and just encouraging each other on using ingredients we can actually pronounce, cleaning up our diet and making it so our kids are gonna be developing in a healthy way, or our own bodies. Like, we want to take care of ourselves. I felt so much better when I started eating less sugar, and when I had no sugar at all. It was just a huge motivating factor when I actually tried it. So I want you guys to try it too and have fun with it, and not make it feel like you have one more thing to do as a mama, or as a business owner, or a volunteer person, a worker. I mean, maybe you do all of the above. So you need some tools in your tool belt. You need to just have these simple things and enjoy the season of life that you're in, and make it where food is actually fun again. Not perfect. You don't have to make it perfect. Just make it possible. So I think these fridge bars are a great place to start. And I'm excited to see you guys here week by week on our journey, and just hear updates from you guys too on things that you're finding and that you're doing and that are bringing you joy and making food fun again. And of course, you know, nourishing again. So let's gather and nourish. I'm so excited about this journey. All right, back to our bars. All right, Cozy Crew, let's finish these up and just enjoy our healthy living here. All right, now we gotta add some liquid into there. We're gonna do 1 cup of applesauce. And of course, you wanna find something that's just applesauce. You don't want anything with sugar added. And of course, you could make your own applesauce too, but I'm gonna buy it for this recipe. 1 cup of applesauce unsweetened, and then we're gonna do 1/4 cup of coconut oil. Next, we're gonna do some vanilla. Let's do, oh, so good. 1 teaspoon. Yum! This is definitely gonna taste good with this in there. All right, it's all in there. So, like, what kind of real food ideas have y'all tried? Now I'm gonna stir it all together. Okay, so we've got it all mixed together. There's a yummy sandy texture. We're gonna put in some whole oats to just give it a little more interesting balance. And we're gonna scoop it into a parchment paper lined 8x8 pan. Okay, friends, our bars are out of the oven. They smell delicious. They're nice and soft for little kids, you know, for your toddlers, preschoolers. They don't want to have a crunchy granola bar, so this is perfect for them because it's nice and soft, and it has yummy bits of strawberry in there, and cinnamon and applesauce. It tastes delicious. So we're letting them cool off now, and I just wanted to take another moment to just let you guys know that it's okay to start where we're at, and I just want to be an example of that. So I don't really know what I'm doing. We're trying to eat in a way that's different than what's convenient. but I still believe we can make it convenient and that it's going to be worth it for our families and for ourselves. So if you feel like, you know, it's just overwhelming, healthy living is overwhelming, it seems like I can't do that, well, you're in the right place, because we all feel that way. And I think together we can embark on this fun and fresh and nourishing journey. We'll gather here together, we'll talk, we'll experiment, and we'll make some yummy food that's going to be easy for our family to enjoy without breaking the bank, without having to buy fancy things, without having to use recipes that have 25 health ingredients in the ingredients list. Just easy stuff we already have in our pantry. Meanwhile, making a few swaps here and there to just make a move in the right direction and enjoy this together. Cheers. Don't forget to bring your tea when you come. These are nice and soft. Let's take a little snack. A little piece of parchment paper. And I got a kid coming to try one already. You want to try that? How cute are those? We could just stack those up at the fridge. Put them in a little Tupperware. Make it easy for your kids to grab on their way to work, out the door. Maybe you have to work that day and you want something healthy to take with you for a midday snack. So you're going to store these in the refrigerator and they're going to be soft and delicious. Friends, thanks again for being in my kitchen, and let's make something great together. Cheers.